everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap with Close to My Heart, and we are here with our 47th Technique Tuesday.
Yay.
So today we are going to be revisiting an old friend of ours,
Liquid glass.
So we're going to...
One of our favorites.
Yes, definitely. Oh, this is my favorite Close to My Heart tool ever. So we will be using it today in a little bit of a different light, using some vellum and re-inkers. So...
Oops, I'm not a very good
Vanna. So we are going to get started with these and you will see what we create. So to start today, we have our handy dandy Versamat, and then we are also going to use our all-purpose mat. So this is a non-slip surface on the back side, the side that says Close to My Heart, and when you flip it over, put it down, it's not going to move on you at all. So that's perfect. So then what we are going to do today is we are going to be taking our handy dandy liquid glass, and then I'm going to be using two different re-inkers. We're going to have our crystal blue and our Bashful. Bashful is the color of the year, so make sure that you get all of your Bashful supplies before the end of August, because this will no longer be a color anymore. Bashful, we have it in, what do we have it in? We have got it in glitter paper, we have it in cardstock, we have it in clearly ink and re-inker. It's a great color. It's a very, very pretty pink, when you will see more of it as we go on. And as you can see, I've already got some crystal blue on my hand, but that's fine. Okay, so to start off, I also have my handy dandy bone folder. So what I'm gonna do is, because the all-purpose mat can be cleaned, I'm going to go off into the corner of my work spot here, and see that liquid glass is not going through. We are going to just take a safety pin. It's a good thing in case your liquid glass does not work. You're just gonna take a safety pin, pop it right inside there. You never ever want to cut on the liquid glass, because if you cut this, it'll come out a lot stronger than you want, and most things you need liquid glass for, you don't need that much. So you see I'm putting some liquid glass on here. I'm not gonna put too much because I'm just showing you, but you can also, if you don't wanna use an all-purpose mat or something like that, you can get like tiny little containers. This is just easy to clean. Then I'm gonna take my re-inker and I'm just gonna drop a few drops on there. 1, 2, just so it picks up that color. And then I'm gonna take my bone folder and we're gonna mix. So because I didn't have that much liquid glass here, 2 drops worked perfectly, if you can see. And then I'm gonna take my vellum. I just have a scrap piece of vellum here to show you. And I'm gonna kind of just use this just like you would with liquid glass, but I'm using my bone folder instead because we have the re-inker on here. And if you have a stamp or something like that stamped onto your vellum and you want to just fill in the lines, the bone folder is perfect for that, because you'll be able to see exactly where you are going. And it has a somewhat small point like the liquid glass does, so you can get right up to those edges. All right, so make sure that you have something handy to wipe this off, and I will show you actually how easy it comes off of this surface. So, also sometimes if I forget about it and I'm crafting and I am painting or something like this, paint will just peel off right after. But see, look how easy that came up. Just had to wipe it right off, and then right off the bone folder. And remember, these are crafting supplies, so they're not going to be perfect after you use things. Like some might get colored or whatnot. And because this is a very tiny piece of vellum, you can see it's kind of curling a little bit, but that's fine. Once it dries, we will be able to straighten it back out. And also, I don't know if you can see it, I actually just made some little bubbles in my liquid glass. That's very easily fixed. You just gotta go over it a little bit and they pop. So perfect. All right, so that's the crystal blue. And now I'm gonna show you the Bashful. So once again, just put that little dot of liquid glass. And then, because I'm using so little, just 2 dots of my Bashful. Whoops, I got 3 there. That's fine. 3 dots of my Bashful will work. And then we're just gonna mix it up. It's very easy to mix on this surface. Super, super simple. And then we're just gonna pick this up. Let me try to draw a heart this time. Because we are close to my heart, right?
That's right.
I thought you were gonna say we're not. I was like, what?
No, I was gonna sneeze.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
It's allergy season in the Visor household. See, look. So this is a super simple technique because we have showed you liquid glass in the past. We just wanted to show you that you can do it over colors to make them pop on a paper, but you can also, if you're doing it on white or something like that, you can create other things with it. And also I did it on the vellum because once it dries, we're gonna show you a picture of it, and it can actually be used as like a sunglass thing. See how you could see through the vellum? So it's kind of cool to see how you can use different materials or different products and different materials. So this is liquid glass on our vellum.
Or you can just cut it out and use it as an embellishment.
You can, that is true. So, and we've probably said it in the past, liquid glass is really cool if you try to do like windows on a house and stuff like that. Or you could even do liquid glass with like a New England ivy or something and put it on a Christmas tree cutout or something, like just to give it a little bit of sparkle. So that's today's. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. We just wanted to give you a few more tips on this technique.
Right, when you're using the re-inkers, if you use, April used like 2 or 3 drops, but if you use more drops, the re-ink will get darker. So you can adjust whether you want it lighter or darker by just the amount of drops you use.
And if you use more liquid glass, then I was just showing you like a little thing. If you're trying to do a bigger project, definitely use more liquid glass, and you could keep squirting it out, but if you want a consistent color, make sure you put enough liquid glass onto your all-purpose mat, and that way, let's say you just want a hint of blue for like maybe clouds in a sky or something on a paper, just put 1 or 2 drops, but in a bigger dish of liquid glass, and you will get a very, very small tint of blue instead of this very, very dark blue that we have over here, which is very dark, if you can see. Because I had a little bit of liquid glass and a lot of bit of re-inker. So, but I think they're cool looking.
I do too.
So, liquid glass is my favorite thing. Remember, you don't just have to do things like this with it. It can be glue as well. That's what I use it for a lot. I've said before, I've glued my shoe with it.
Not recommended.
But, yes, okay. Well, that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. And hello to all of our new subscribers out there. Thanks for joining our journey through Technique Tuesdays. We hope that you have fun watching what you've watched in the past, and welcome aboard for the rest of it. So, we are not doing a Throw It Together Thursday this Thursday.
That's right.
Because we did the story by Stacy 2 weeks ago now? Yes, 2 weeks ago. And so starting August, the first week of August, we're going to be starting a new series.
Yes.
So, would you like to tell them what our series is going to be on?
We decided to do a whole series on stamping. So it's going to be soup to nuts. Each week we'll work on a different technique, and by the end of the month or 2 months, depending on how many we want to do, you'll be a stampaholic. Yay!
So yes, because Close to My Heart was started as Dots, and it's a stamping company.
Yes.
And then scrapbooking too, but like, yeah,
right.
So
It started off as a stamping. Yeah.
So we are going to go back to our roots of stamping and get all you people who are afraid of stamps, not afraid of stamps.
And believe me, if I could do it, because I was afraid of stamps when I first started, I said, I'm never going to stamp. And now I am a stamping queen. So it's so much fun.
All right. So we'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
This side, the side that actually says close to my heart, is non-stick. So this will actually lay perfectly on top of our Versamat and not slide at all. Right? Isn't that great?
Well, it's not non-stick, it's non-slip.
Non-slip, sorry. And everything. Oh man, that was a good.
Pause for a commercial break.
What number is this? 47.
Oh, look. My computer's telling us to do Technique Tuesday.
So today we are going to be going
To use
Why
liquid
did you give me
glass.
a weird look. And make sure that you, I don't know. And it actually, hello bird. And it can act, because I had a little bit of liquid glass, a little